Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to our 150th meeting. Today, we all live in a very competitive world where it is literally a tooth and nail fight for survival. Today, Darwin's theory of survival of the fittest holds good. Now, this gives rise to a need, the need to be the best. But the question is, how? Answer is very simple, Toastmasters. We in Toastmasters provide a mutually supportive and positive learning environment in which every member gets the opportunity to develop his or her public speaking and leadership skills, which in turn fosters self-confidence and growth. This is a mission Lagoon Toastmasters has been striving to achieve. And today, we've reached the 150th meeting. Before I leave, there is one more duty I have to do, and that is to remind all you Toastmasters that we have 3 taboos: sex, politics, and religion. Having said that, I would like to hand over the stage to a person who's worked extremely hard with a lot of senior members to bring Lagoon to this height. Please put your hands together and welcome our lovely President, Jessie D'Souza.
District Governor, area governors, fellow Toastmasters, very good evening and a very warm welcome for our 150th Lagoon Toastmasters meeting. And again, when I joined in 2004, do you hear me?
Yeah.
When I joined in 2004, I joined for a selfish reason, because I wanted to be a better communicator. I want to be the smartest one. But when I joined there, I realized that people who were selfless were growing faster. Toastmaster M.K. Rajan, Toastmaster Safir Azir, Matthew Jacob, they were not only in the Toastmasters hierarchy progressing, even outside in the companies and in the community, they were shining. And I realized you need to be selfless to be a better communicator and a leader. But later, in 2006, I realized something more. Lloyd Machedo joined us from Dubai chapters. That made me realize that more you talk, the more words fill in your mind, and you will never run short of words. Am I right?
Yeah, clap. Is that a phrase or insult?
Our motto is discover, develop, and distinguish. We have a purpose. There is a purpose for each one of us, and that is our responsibility to discover our passion. Now, once you discover your passion, you need to work at it. You need to develop your passion. The very reason that you have here, or that you have joined Toastmasters, which shows that you need to discover your passion. And believe me, it is not easy to discover. It's very difficult, and it is nature's law that when you want to receive it, you don't get it. You want to become a smartest person, you have to give it back to the society. Toastmaster Gemello, all these area governors here, they rose to this position because they are able to give back to the society. Our Lagoon Forum is a very vibrant chapter. Each one is very unique, and they all put together, we become a very vibrant Lagoon Forum. This is like if I have a unique value, unconsciously you will imbibe my values, and likewise 30-40 people bring in 30-40 unique values. It's a total positive energy, and it's like everyone imbibing one another's energy, and that is our magical moments. For 2 hours every fortnight in the Noah Park, we are so powered. That is itself is enough for us to take us for another 15 days. And we long to come back to the next meeting. Is it so?
Yes.
We long to come back because everybody has something and people are very warm. I am proud to be the president of Lagoon. Even more fortunate to have our district governor to grace the 150th meeting. And more more fortunate. Even our international director, who is Colonel Murad, he also said that he is going to come a little after 7:30. So you will also see a UAE national who rose to international director position in the Toastmasters International. Philip de Mello, when he became a district governor, I dug into my family history. Somewhere I must be related to him. And when I dug into it, I came to know he is a relative. And then I made a call and told him, look, Philip de Mello, you are not only district governor, your wife's sister is married into my family. And then he said he could not say no to my call. And today he has come from Bahrain especially to grace this occasion. Let's give him a big round of applause.
And we'll give him a chocolate also from them.
Our international director, who you will be seeing very soon, he rose to the highest hierarchy. He is a bit shy by nature, I think, but that is the beauty. The more shy you are, the more people want to see him. And it took time for me to persuade him to come to our meeting. And he said, yes, he will come. That was a joy for me. To take you ahead today, we have a dynamic and dedicated Toastmaster. He was the president when we celebrated Lagoon's 100th meeting. And now he's an area governor. He's such a nice person. He touches with his heart and not by his head. If you want a more description, you must have seen him. He's somewhat like, can we call him a smaller version of Nelson Mandela?
Oh,
Alright? You have already seen him. Now let's put our hands together and welcome this ever generous, gregarious person of our Toastmaster, Toastmaster Matthew Jacob.
Other district officers, division officers, area officers, club presidents, club officers, Toastmasters, guests, good evening.
good evening.
And welcome to this wonderful occasion where the Lagoon Toastmasters are celebrating their 150th meeting. On behalf of every Toastmasters of Lagoon, I welcome you all to this occasion where we are celebrating our 150th meeting. One thing I want to say is, do not sit back and relax today. Because we have packed a lot of actions into today's programs. Be a part of the program. I don't want you to do not sit back, do not relax, be a part of the program. Is that good enough?
Good enough.
Yes. Every individual, every family, every organization has certain moments in their life which probably made a lot of difference in their life. Some instances which probably changed their life. All of you can think of some instances in your life. Maybe when a time when you said yes to something instead of saying no. Maybe when you said, yes, I will do it, instead of saying, that's not my job. Maybe such a moment probably made a lot of difference in your life, in everybody's life. For today, such moments in our lives, we will call us the magic moments, which is a theme for the evening. Lagoon Toastmasters has had its own share of magic moments in its history, which probably helped, not probably, which helped Lagoon into becoming one of the most vibrant club, as our president claimed, in the region. What we'll do is, as we go along, we will revisit some of the magic moments in the history of Lagoon. When I first joined Toastmasters, I was so excited. Everything was so new to me. The meetings, the speeches, the evaluations, the timing device, the agenda of the meeting, everything was so new. I used to be so excited, I used to even preserve some of the old agendas I had in my meetings. Recently, I happened to go through my old collection and I came across the agenda of the meeting where I did my icebreaker speech. That was in February